Hello guys, so in this video I am going to show you how you can connect your MySQL database with your Java. So the prerequisites are number one, to run Java programs we have to install Java JDK. It can be of any version, but the latest version is 15.0. And the second prerequisite is VS Code editor to make changes in our code and edit. And the third one is the MySQL database server, especially the MySQL Java connector, that jar file, right? So let's get started. Go to Google Chrome. Search for MySQL. So go to the first link, www.mysql.com. Press on developer zone. Go down and here you can see MySQL downloads. Click on that. After this you will be seeing MySQL community server, MySQL installer for Windows. So one small notice, this video is only for the Windows users. So you can click on MySQL community server or installer for Windows because both are same. Let me show you how. So here Microsoft Windows is selected. Don't press any of this. Go to download page. The same instructions will be shown to you in any of the YouTube videos present in YouTube. So here you can see this one and this one, both are same, right? So here you can press on download. It is showing 32-bit, but it works fine for both 32-bit and 64-bit, right? So if you don't want to install that the whole MySQL and want to install only connector, that jar file separately, you can click on this, right? So this is done. For VS Code, press on this, click on the first link and click on downloads. For Windows you can see here. And at last, the third and the most important prerequisite, Java JDK. Go to java.com. This is the official website. Or else you can see my previous videos which will be showing you how to install Java JDK in a brief, very brief. Here I will be showing you in short. Go to Java download. Go down. Here you can see all Java downloads. Press on this, looking for the JDK. Yes, press on that. Here you can see, go to JDK downloads. Press on that. Wait for some time. And see, you can hear Java JDK download. Press on this. Here we can see the latest version 15.0 is here, but in my system I have 14.0, so no worries. Closing this. So now let's get started. Before starting, I will be showing you where my MySQL is installed. Here you can see the connector J. J stands for Java. Here is the jar file, which is used as driver for connecting both Java code and MySQL database. So this location has to be remembered. So let me minimize this and let me create a new folder, my. We have to open it with VS Code. These all steps has to be done after installing all the three prerequisites, which are, I will be telling you again, VS Code, Java JDK, and what's the other thing? MySQL database. You can see our VS Code has opened successfully. Now before proceeding, you have to check for these extensions. Check whether these extensions are installed or not. This one, this one. This is a Java extension pack developed by Microsoft, which includes all these 6 extensions. There's a glitch. Wait. all these 6 extensions. These 6 has to be installed before proceeding to the further steps. Yeah, so close this, press on settings, command palette, type create Java project, select no build tools. Yeah, it will be asking you for the location of the project. I will be choosing the newly created folder my on my desktop. So click on select project location. It will be asking you the name of the project. I will be giving the name as JDBC underscore example and press enter. So here you can see a new VS Code window has been opened. So you can close the previous window. You can see here the hierarchy has been created with lib folder, src folder where we have our app.java, right? So here is the Java project, we have to wait. So here also you can see one hierarchy, right? So let us wait. So till then we can code our JDBC program, right? Let me clear the sysout, and I have one code ready for you all guys. Yeah, so this is the code. Let me copy and let me paste it here, and the name should be app because the class name and the file name should be same. Yeah, this is the first step to connect our JDBC driver to our Java code. Let me see the Java projects. So here you can see the hierarchy has been created. When you click on this, you will be seeing all the Java JDK files. It means that our setup is successful. So here reference libraries, nothing is there, right? So click on add. So here go to this that we have minimized previously, copy this location, go to this and paste the location here, enter. Here you can see the option that is displayed here to choose. Click on the option displayed jar file and select jar files. After some time refresh this, so click on this, you will be seeing here the jar file has been successfully imported. So now let us code. Let me open my MySQL database, what we call it as command line client, right? We can do it parallelly. Writing my password. Yeah, here see, first we will be applying our Java with the existing database, right? You can create your own database also. Show databases. So I will be using this world, that is this world database is by default will be there within your system after installing your MySQL. So it's like Oracle has given you a database, a built-in database with you with the installation, right? So I will be using that. Use world, select database. So database has been selected. We have selected world as a database. So here the name of the database must be world. Here we have to type in our username and password. This username and password will be created by you while installing MySQL database and that database server in your system, right? So I kept my password as root, sorry, username as root and password as right. These all are the syntaxes that you can find out easily in the internet, which are required for the coding part of Java JDBC. So here is where we have to write the query, right? So I will be writing the query here. Select, wait, let us see here. Show tables. It will show you all the tables that are present in our database. Let me maximize this, and you can see here country. Okay, then we will describe country. You can see here the fields, right? Name is present, which is the name of the country, right? Select name from country, country, where I'll be giving a condition with respect to the population. As population is int, population less than let me say 10,000, right? Yeah, so the names are these. We all know that these countries are known to no one, but yeah, these countries are having the population of count less than 10,000, right? So this is the query that we have used. Let me copy this query and paste it here. Let me remove this extra, not required, and yeah, it's done. Here println, what we have to print? The result set. This reference variable we have to print rs dot get string. Here you can see the method get string column index. As it is printing only one column, the index is 0. So yes, no errors, right? So let me start the execution. This run button will be appearing after you install all these extensions, right? Column index out of range 0 less than 1. So let me give get string of 1 and again rerun the program. Let us wait. Yeah, so you can see here all the countries have been printed. French Southern Territories. Let us see. Where is French Southern Territories? Not there. Why so? Close this. Go to here and wait. Let us type this as 5,000, less than 5,000, and yeah, run it again. You can see here Antarctica. It is starting from Antarctica. Let me execute the same query that I have used in Java JDBC here also in MySQL command line query. So here you can see the same values that are printed over here are printed here too. So by this we can conclude that our Java JDBC driver is working perfectly fine in VS Code editor. So right. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.